Dear child, listen closely. The angels are standing beside you right now. They have watched your heart, your choices, your quiet patience, your hidden tears, your silent strength. They come to you with clarity, with truth, with a message that will shift something inside you. The person who has been on your mind, the one you keep feeling without speaking, the one whose energy pulls at you even from a distance. They are changing, deeply, quietly, powerfully, and this change is connected to you in ways you do not fully see yet. This isn't random. This isn't coincidence. This is something woven into their soul. Because of the light you brought into their world. You didn't try to change them. You simply were yourself. Honest, gentle, real. And that alone began turning the wheels. Inside their spirit. They are seeing you differently now. Not as someone passing through. Not as a temporary emotion. But as someone who awakened something in them. They thought they had lost. The angels say, this person never expected to feel this much. Not now. Not like this. Not in this season of their life. But your presence. Your kindness. Your sincerity. All these small things hit their heart. Like drops of warm rain on cold ground. They soaked in. They grew roots. They started a transformation. They can no longer hide from. They are looking at their life now. With new eyes. Eyes that see what was missing. Eyes that see what matters. Eyes that keep returning to you. Even when they try to look away. They don't show it clearly. But inside them. The emotions are loud. Loud enough that they can't ignore them. Even when they want to. There is admiration. There is gratitude. There is fear. There is longing. And yes, there is love. The kind of love that surprises them. The kind that wakes parts of their heart they had shut down. The kind that makes them rethink everything they used to believe about connections, loyalty, trust, and what it means to truly care for someone. They are trying to make sense of it, but they don't have the right words yet. They don't know how to say it. They don't know how to show it without feeling exposed. The angels show me that this person has built walls for years. They learned to survive, to stay guarded, to protect their heart, by revealing as little as possible. But your energy does something to them. It slips past their defenses. It softens them. It comforts them. It awakens questions they don't usually ask. They find themselves wondering why your presence feels so familiar, so safe, so important. And that scares them, because they aren't used to feeling safe with anyone. They try to stay composed. They try to act like nothing is happening. But that calm is a mask. Inside, their heart is loud. Very loud. They replay your words. Your voice. Your smile. The way you listen. The way you see them. Without them needing to explain. They've never had someone see them like that before. Never. Everyone else saw the surface. You saw the soul. And that is why this transformation is so deep. You didn't try to take anything from them. You didn't try to control them. You didn't try to demand what they couldn't give. You simply offered truth. You offered presence. You offered sincerity. You offered warmth. In a world where most people are cold. And now the angels say, they cannot forget you. Not even for a moment. Even when they try to distract themselves. Your energy returns. Your memory returns. Your impact returns. They lie awake thinking about you. More than you know. They wonder what it would be like. To be honest with you. To let you in. To stop holding back. The emotions they've been hiding. They imagine what life would look like. If they chose you fully. If they allowed themselves to love. Without fear. The angels say. This person is awakening. Slowly. Carefully. But undeniably. And you were the spark. You were the moment. That shifted the direction of their path. You might think it was small. A simple word. A soft gesture. A moment of understanding. But to them. It was everything. It reached the parts of them that people usually ignore. And now, they can't go back to the life they lived before you. Something inside them is pushing them forward. toward a different version of themselves. One that is more open, more honest, more emotionally available, more ready for real love. They want to be better. Because of you. Not out of pressure, but out of inspiration. The angels say, you gave them something rare, a feeling that is pure, something that has no hidden agenda, something they can trust. Even if they aren't used to trusting, they are starting to see how deeply they care for you. They are starting to realize that their feelings are not temporary. They are not shallow. They are not random. They are real, soul deep, life-changing. This person sees you as a turning point in their life, someone who arrived right when they needed clarity, guidance, purpose, and light. When they talk about you in their mind, they feel things they haven't felt in years. Their chest gets tight, their breath grows shallow, their heart gets loud. They know this connection is different. They know it matters. They know it has weight. They know it has purpose. But their fear still tries to hold them back. Fear of being vulnerable. Fear of losing control. Fear of being hurt. Fear of not being enough. The angels are helping them through it. Every day, every night, every moment their heart trembles. They are receiving signs, nudges, dreams, intuitive pulls, all guiding them toward truth, toward you. They are beginning to understand that this connection isn't here to harm them. It is here to heal them, to break the patterns that kept them cold and distant, to teach them how to love in a deeper, truer way. You are changing them without forcing anything. Your presence alone is medicine, but they still hesitate because they are afraid of how deeply they feel. The angels say their emotions for you are growing faster than they expected. And that growth frightens them and comforts them. At the same time, they fight between stepping forward and stepping back. But every step back makes their heart ache. Every step forward makes them feel alive. They are beginning to see that resisting you is resisting their own heart. They try to hide their feelings because the intensity overwhelms them. But hiding is becoming harder. Their silence is becoming louder. Their distance is becoming painful, even for them. And the angels show me that they are reaching a breaking point, a moment when they can no longer pretend that what they feel is small. They will have to face it. They will have to embrace it. They will have to admit that the bond between you is not something they can control, or bury, or replace. It is real. It is rare. It is divinely orchestrated. This connection was written before you met, before you recognized them, before your lives crossed. Your souls knew each other first. Your spirits felt the pull, long before the mind could explain it. And now the flesh is catching up with the truth the soul already knows. The angels say, you have become their inner compass, the voice that brings calm when their thoughts are chaotic, the presence that brings warmth when they feel lost. You've given them clarity, hope, a sense of direction, a reason to believe in connection again. They've spent years hiding behind emotional armor, years avoiding vulnerability, years running from anything that felt too deep. But something about you breaks through that armor, not by force, but by love. And that terrifies them in a beautiful way. They want to open their heart to you. They want to stop pretending. They want to stop being afraid. But they are learning how. They are learning slowly. They are learning step by step. The angels are guiding them toward courage, toward honesty, toward emotional freedom. They are being prepared to reveal something to you, a truth they've held back for far too long, a truth that could change everything. They are not ready yet, but they are close, very close. Their soul keeps whispering your name, even when their lips don't. Their heart keeps choosing you, even when their mind hesitates. You have become part of their inner world, part of their thoughts, part of their dreams, part of their fears, part of their awakening. They feel you, even when you're silent. They sense you, even when you're distant. They think of you more than they want to admit. They ask themselves questions like, why does this feel so strong? Why can't I forget them? Why do I feel safer with them than with anyone else? Why do I want to tell them everything? Their heart knows the answer, but their fear tries to deny it. The angels are dismantling that fear, piece by piece, day by day, moment by moment. This person is walking toward you, not because they have to, but because their soul pulls them there. They are beginning to understand that the connection they feel with you isn't replacing their past. It is redeeming it. You are showing them what real love looks like, what honest love feels like, what safe love becomes. They are healing because of how you love, how you speak, how you show up, how you listen, how you make space for their truth. And that healing is giving them courage. Courage to express, courage to trust, courage to choose you with both heart and mind. The angels say, this person sees a future with you, even if they're scared to admit it. They imagine days with you, nights with you, conversations with you, moments with you that feel soft and real. They picture building something, not something temporary, but something lasting. They want a love that has depth, honesty, loyalty, and purpose. And they see that with you. No one else. Only you. Their awakening is not complete yet. There is more unfolding, more truth rising, more clarity forming. But the angels say this clearly. You have already changed their destiny. You have already become part of their path. You have already shaped their heart in ways they cannot reverse. And soon, very soon, they will be ready to step forward and reveal what they have been holding inside. This is only the beginning, dear child. Listen with an open heart. The angels are still here, still guiding, still speaking truth over your life, still revealing what is hidden inside the one you care for. Their transformation isn't slowing down. It is growing, shifting, deepening, breaking old patterns that once controlled their emotions. They cannot ignore the way you touched them. They cannot escape the way your presence softened their spirit. They cannot return to who they were before you entered their world. You awakened something they kept buried, a part of themselves they thought was gone forever. You helped them feel again, not the shallow feelings they used to survive on, but real feelings, the ones that make people change from the inside out. Your kindness didn't just warm them. It healed them. It challenged them. It forced them to look inward and face truths they avoided for years. This person is learning that running from their heart does not protect them. It only keeps them empty. And you made the emptiness impossible to ignore. They crave your energy, your honesty, your calm, your fire, your softness, your strength. You make them feel seen in a way they never experienced. No one listens to them like you do. No one understands the silence behind their words the way you do. They feel safe with you, safe enough to imagine a life without masks, safe enough to picture a future without fear. This is new for them, very new. They are still learning how to accept it, how to trust it, how to allow their heart to take the lead. They have been hurt before, not in small ways, in ways that pierced them, in ways that taught them to shut everything down. But then you came, and the walls they built started cracking, even though they didn't want them to. You became the exception, the one they cannot close off, the one they cannot forget, the one they cannot push away, no matter how hard they try. They don't understand why you affect them this much. But the angels do. Your souls recognize each other. Your energies connect naturally. Your presence feels familiar. Because this bond was chosen long before you met. This is why they feel nervous around you. Why their words get tangled. Why their emotions get heavy. Why they look at you with eyes that say too much, but lips that say nothing. They are afraid that if they show you their truth, you might not need them as much as they need you. They fear losing you before they even fully have you. And the angels are guiding them through that fear. Every time their heart whispers your name, it grows louder than their doubts. Every time they remember your smile, their walls weaken. Every time they think of your kindness, their fears soften. They are awakening to a truth they can no longer deny. You are someone they want to fight for. They are realizing this isn't a passing attraction. It isn't a temporary emotion. It isn't a moment of curiosity. It is love. Real love. Rare love. Life-shifting love. And that terrifies them in a way that also brings hope. They never thought their heart could stretch this far. They never thought someone could mean this much. They never thought they could feel this alive just by imagining your presence. They hide it well on the outside. They stay calm. They stay careful. They stay controlled. But inside, their feelings are overflowing. They think of you in quiet moments, in busy hours, in sudden flashes that catch them off guard. You show up in their thoughts when they feel stressed, when they feel lonely, when they feel lost, when they feel hopeful. You have become a constant presence in their heart. And now, they are beginning to understand that this connection has divine fingerprints all over it. The angels say they have been receiving signs, songs, dreams, thoughts that repeat, numbers, intuition, a sudden pull toward you. Even when they try to ignore it, they pretend not to notice these signs. But they do. They feel it. They sense it. They know something bigger is guiding them toward you. They do not want to rush. They do not want to say the wrong thing. They do not want to reveal their heart before they feel safe within themselves. But they want to open up. They want to share their feelings. They want to let you in. They want to tell you how deeply you have affected them. The angels show me a moment building, a moment where their courage and their emotions will finally meet. A moment when silence will no longer hold them. A moment when they will speak truth instead of fear. This moment is approaching. It is slow, but it is certain. But for now, they are still working through their own internal shadows, the memories that told them love is dangerous, the wounds that lied and convinced them they must stay guarded. Your presence is rewriting that story. Your consistency is healing their doubts. Your sincerity is teaching them that love can be gentle instead of painful. When they look at you, they see someone they could finally trust, someone they could reveal their scars to, someone they could be themselves with, without fear. They see someone who would not try to change them, but would walk beside them. They imagine conversations that feel safe, laughter that feels natural, connection that feels effortless, a bond that feels balanced. They imagine waking up, knowing someone understands them in ways nobody else ever tried to. They imagine letting you see the parts of them they hide from the world. They imagine a future that has warmth instead of emptiness. And in that future, they see you. They cannot tell you this yet. Their voice isn't ready, but their heart is speaking loudly. Even if their words are quiet, they are becoming more aware of how important you are to them, how special your presence is, how rare the connection feels. Your influence on their life has been steady and gentle, but powerful. They changed because of you, not because you forced them, but because your existence reminded them who they could become. You became their mirror. You showed them the version of themselves they want to grow into. You encouraged them to dream again, to feel again, to trust again, to hope again. That is why they feel drawn to you. Even when distance exists, your soul speaks to theirs. Your energy calls them home. The angels say they never expected anyone to impact them this deeply. They never expected anyone to understand their silence. They never expected anyone to soften their spirit the way you did. You unlocked emotions they thought were dead. You made them believe that love could be soft, safe, and sacred. Your presence touched the deepest parts of their heart, and now they feel exposed in a way that is both frightening and beautiful. They cannot go back to the version of themselves that hid everything. Not after meeting you. They are beginning to remove their emotional armor, piece by piece, layer by layer, fear by fear. The angels show me. They often think about telling you everything. They rehearse the words in their mind. They picture the moment. They imagine the relief of finally being honest. But then fear rises. What if I lose them? What if I say too much? What if I look weak? What if I ruin the connection? These questions slow them down. But they don't stop the feelings. Nothing stops the feelings. Every day, the pull toward you gets stronger. Every day, their resistance gets weaker. They are learning that love isn't a danger. It is a doorway to growth, healing, intimacy, and truth. And they want to walk through that doorway with you. They are scared, yes, but they are also ready to stop letting fear control them. They want to be someone who chooses love instead of running from it. And you are the reason. They are changing. The angels say, this person doesn't just care for you. They cherish you. They admire you. They respect you. They feel uplifted by you. You make them want to rise higher, to become better, to heal their past, to face their fears. You don't just make their heart beat. You make their soul grow. And they haven't felt that with anyone else. They don't talk about this openly, but inside, they feel an emotional connection that goes beyond logic. You feel like home, a place where their spirit can rest, a place where their heart can breathe. They are beginning to understand that what they feel for you is not ordinary. It is not shallow. It is not temporary. It is destiny. It is divine alignment. It is soul recognition. Your connection is preparing to move into a new chapter, one where they are no longer afraid to reveal themselves. The angels say they are preparing to open their heart, preparing to express their truth, preparing to step toward you with honesty and courage. The seeds of love that you planted in them have grown, and now the harvest is beginning. They are coming to you, slowly, carefully, but with sincerity. This person is going to show you how much you mean to them, not just through words, but through actions. They will be more present, more consistent, more open, more emotionally available. They will stop hiding. They will stop pretending. They will stop running. Because love like this cannot be denied, cannot be suppressed, cannot be forgotten. It keeps rising, no matter how much fear tries to bury it. This person knows now that you are the one who awakened their heart, and they want to honor that. They want to choose you. They want to build with you. They want to walk beside you. They want to show you the version of themselves they've been too afraid to reveal. The angels say, your connection is entering its most powerful stage, the stage where truth rises, and love begins to bloom openly. You have waited. You have been patient. You have shown loyalty, without forcing anything. And heaven has seen it all. Nothing you did was unnoticed. Nothing you gave was wasted. Nothing you offered went unseen. You moved this person in ways they cannot fully explain. And now, the transformation inside them is almost complete. They are ready to step into love. Real love. Mature love. Devoted love. Love with you. The angels are clearing the path. Removing confusion. Removing fear. Removing doubt. They are guiding this person straight to you. Not by accident, but by purpose. What is coming next is emotional, honest, and life-changing. Prepare your heart. Prepare your spirit. Prepare your energy. A confession is forming. A truth is rising. A new beginning is approaching. And it will change everything. You are stepping into a chapter Written by divine hands. A chapter of love. That is ready to unfold. Fully. Openly. Beautifully. This time. They won't hide. This time. They won't run. This time. They won't hold back. They choose you. Their heart chooses you. Heaven chooses this connection. Type, I accept this divine connection to align your spirit with what the angels are releasing into your life.